Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stella Simbi, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how I made this wig that I'm rocking right now. Yeah, it's like a 3/4 frontal. I'm going to show you how I ventilated it and sewing the back and cutting the blonde cut. I'm going to show you. So before we get into the tutorial, please kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so next time when I post a video you'll be notified. So let's get into the tutorial. Start off by laying your Swiss lace on the cap and pinning it according to how you want to sew it. Then after that, you are going to use thread to sew our Swiss lace to the cap, following the direction that you want your closure to be or your frontal to be. So this is what I'm doing here, and after pinning it, I'm going to start sewing my Swiss lace to the cap. After sewing, I'm going to cut off the excess Swiss lace, then flip the wig cap inside out to cut the net under this lace that we won't need. Yeah, so that's what you're going to do. You have to cut the cap underneath before ventilating so that it will be easy for you to ventilate. If you just leave it there, it will be hard for you to ventilate. So you have to cut off the wig cap under the lace that we don't need. When you're done sewing, you can just flip the wig cap back, and I'm going to trace my hairline there. I'm using concealer. I did it off camera. I traced my hairline off camera. So right then, I'm picking 2 strands of hair and skipping a hole, and I'm going to repeat this process up until I reach where my hairline is starting. And at the hairline, I'm going to pick 1 strand of hair because I want it to look natural. If you just pick 1 strand of hair at the front, there will be no need for you to pluck because it will already be looking natural. So at the back, pick 2 strands, and at the hairline, pick 1 strand of hair. When you're holding your hair, make sure you pull out some hair so that it will be easy for you to hook and pass it through. Just pull out little hairs and hook and pass it through. So I'm still picking 2 strands of hair right there. I'm continuing with 2 strands of hair. So right there at the front, I'm picking one strand of hair at the front so that it looks natural and as possible. And guys, when you're tired, take some breaks. Yeah, picking this here is just so tiring. So if you feel tired, take breaks because you want your work to look as neat as possible. So take breaks and continue. So I'm still picking I'm picking one strand of hair and skipping a hole. At the back I was picking two strands and skipping a hole, and at the front I'm picking one strand and skipping one hole. I'm just following the way my hairline looks. I've already marked it with concealer, so I'm just following the line that I draw there. That's my guideline that I'm following when I'm ventilating my hair. So before you start ventilating the other side, you have to skip one line for your parting. You have to skip one line that you won't ventilate and start ventilating the other side. Right there is the back side. So I'm picking two strands. When I'm reaching the front, I'm going to switch to one strand like I have been doing on the other side. So remember to skip one line that you won't ventilate, one straight line that you won't ventilate. We are going to use it later on as our parting. So just continue picking two strands of hair and skipping a hole like that. Right there, I'm picking one. It's like about the front. I want it to look natural. Yeah. So guys, this is synthetic hair. So that's why I'm making it natural as possible so that I won't have to pluck it. You know, synthetic hair is not that strong for plucking. So like that, I'm just following the way my hairline looks. Right there, continue picking one strand of hair at the front and skip one line, that line that we're going to use as our parting. When you're making this kind of closure of frontal, you have to leave a parting because the front is like 1 inch, then 5 inches for the middle part. So you won't have you can't open parting on the sides. You just have to make a fixed parting on the top right there. So just continue picking one strand. Look, it's full. Look at that. Look how natural it looks, guys. I love it. So I'm going to start sewing the back right there. I'm not going much into sewing. You can go check out my other videos if you want to see how I sew the back. So I'm just going to sew starting from the back, going up, connecting it with my closure, then coming back and sew joining with the other side. Yeah, but I'm not going much into sewing, so we're going to just show a little part of this and go right into cutting. When you reach the top, you're just going to flip it and sew going the other way, like that. I'm just pinning my tracks and I'm going to sew going the other way. When you're done sewing side to side, you're just going to sew your tracks going side to side. When you reach the top part of your closure, just make sure that every track you're joining it with your closure. Every track you're joining it with your closure. And after sewing, we're going into cutting. I'm going to measure how long I want my cutting to be, so I'm going to measure. After that, I'm going to cut using a clipper. I find it like it's easy for me to cut using a clipper than a scissors, and this is actually faster. So continue cutting until you reach the length that you want. Continue trimming until you reach the length that you want to achieve. And after that, I'm going to spray some water and I'm going to blow dry it so that it becomes straight. This here it's actually not that the quality is not that good, so I tried using a straightener and it got bent. Luckily I started at the back, so I had to go in with the blow dryer. My straightener is actually too hot, so I had to go in with a blow dryer, and this is how it looks on me. I love it. I love it so much. So that's all for today. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you have learned something in this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share and subscribe. And if you have any thoughts or something that you want me to do, please do say in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to your girl. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video, and remember, we're all beautiful in our own beautiful kind of way. See you in my next video. Goodbye.